Hey everyone, welcome back to the Conscious Bay. This is the Conscious Bay here, and you're tuned into episode 4. On this episode, I wanted to chat about Chloe Bailey's recent collaboration with Atlanta-based rapper Future on the song Cheap Back. And before I start, if you are new here, please like, comment, subscribe. And all that I ask is if you enjoy this conversation, please start a conversation with a random person or someone who needs to hear it. And with that being said, let's jump into this. Now, I want to disclaim, I do like Chloe Bailey. She is a beautiful girl. She's very talented, and I believe that she has a long career ahead of her. Now, the reason why I chose to talk about this is because I think it's important that we have content which shares a balanced perspective for young women and girls who are navigating life, right? And they are, being faced with these types of situations. And when they hear music like this that gives them a certain perspective, they need to hear the opposite. I think that it's important to share the opposite. So we all feel like we've wanted to get our lick back at some point in our lives, right? Someone who's done us wrong. But I beg the question, is revenge always the best course of action? And unfortunately, celebrities and influencers, they glamorize so much harmful behavior for views and impressions and, streams. So, and without considering the major effects that it has on its audience and the people tuned in. So, with that being said, I wanted to go ahead and read the lyrics to the song. Here we are. I'm not going to cry anymore. I'm not going to wait up at night. I'm not going to answer your calls. Whenever you're down, I'm not going to bleach your clothes. I'm not going to do you like that. What I really want is to cheat back. Find another boo from the hood with some tats. Give him what's yours. Show him I can throw it back. Maybe then, baby, you'll know how to act if I cheat back. Send him new pics in that outfit you like. Say I'm with my girls while he's spending the night. Maybe then, baby, you'll know how to act if I cheat back. So obviously the situation is that someone has cheated, and I guess she's choosing to cheat back for the sake of getting back at the partner. But of course, I ask, why is this the course of action? Like, why is this your response to it? And I can end this video here and say that the best thing for you to do is just walk away. There's no giving your body to some random stranger and, putting your ego first for, I guess, you trying to inflict karma on someone who's done you wrong. But that's the simple response. The longer response is the effects that it has on you. And that is, of course, energy transferring. So you laying down with someone who is, and you're downloading craziness. If your intention going into a situation is just to use your body and get someone who's just physically attracted to you, in no way spiritually, emotionally, or mentally equipped to deal with you in no true capacity beyond physical intimacy, then that's just not going to be a good situation. And of course, you're lowering your vibrational frequency by doing that. Unfortunately, there is a lot of guilt and shame and resentment that comes from dealing with these situations where you might feel like you want to take something back that you can't. And why? Why go through this entire thing just for the sake of trying to get back at someone who obviously doesn't care about you in the first place? I mean, if you're going to sleep with someone random because someone else cheated on you, obviously the person who cheats on you, I don't think that they would care if you went and slept, around. Because they've already proved that they don't care about you. So, I mean, maybe for the sake of their ego, they might, be hurt, or I don't know, fake hurt. But I mean, that will only last so long. If the relationship is over, it's over, and you just walk away, period. But on top of that, there's, you feeling like you need to inflict some form of negative karma. And I believe in God the creator, a higher power, and definitely within, have a lot of faith within the universe and nature, and knowing all of those things are working on my behalf. A lot of people believe in the laws, and that's fine. The laws of karma, the laws of cause and effect, and all of those things are at play. So you don't need to turn around and cheat on someone for revenge, because you're basically perpetuating a negative karma cycle, and you are going to attract negative experiences in the future. Not just we're talking about whoever did you wrong. They're dealing with their own karma, but then you're going to turn around and put some stuff on you that unfortunately it may be difficult to break if you're not choosing to align yourself with a certain level of just personal growth and whatever you feel your values are, and how you're going to choose your self-worth and your self-respect. So with that being said, also, just on a society standpoint, I'm very disappointed that celebrities and influencers continue to promote narratives amongst very impressionable and moldable young women and girls. And with that being said, this idea that we're going to use our bodies as a weapon for karma or getting back at someone or whatever, it's like this is only going to contribute to more harmful cycles and more damaging relationships. And if we can't understand that, if we don't understand that this is also lowering our own self-worth and damaging our own self-worth and self-respect, then we're in a wake of trouble. We're going to keep on having these issues within society where people aren't getting and understanding, and then turning around and putting themselves in situations that are harmful and that are honestly dangerous. We're talking about also a society that over sexualization of women is a relevant topic. Objectifying women is a relevant topic. Harmful gender stereotypes is a relevant topic. Rape culture is very real. All of these things that are contributing to one in particular thing, which is something like this, which is utilizing your body in a way to for sex and or to get sex, and to make someone feel a way about you giving your body up. And because I'd assume that your body is a temple, right? So you'd assume that your partner also knows that as well. So you're going to do the thing that is probably the most evil thing that you could do, and give your body, whom is supposed to be sacred, whom you're supposed to only share with your partner, to someone else. And unfortunately, it's just terrible. The toxic and unhealthy relationship dynamic is it's running rampant on the airwaves, and there's absolutely nothing we can do but be mindful and conscious of the effects that it has to our growth, to our personal growth, to our spiritual development, and to our self-worth, to our self-respect, our mental and emotional well-being. We have to keep all of these things in mind when we're listening to this type of music. And yeah, that's really all I have to say. There's not a lot more to add. And so, yeah, thank you guys for tuning in to episode 5, and episode 4, until episode 5, peace and love.